This is far fishing, and our main goal today is going to be try and catch as many valuable fish as possible and upgrade our ship. You can see this is our ship here. We float around trying to catch as many as we can. They do have to go in this circle, and if they don't go in the circle, obviously you won't catch anything. The best way to do it right now is to try and just sort of follow the path that they're going on, because this does not turn very quickly. So straight away turn around, float the same direction they're going in. So there's quite a big fish here. We'll try and capture that one. So how long that one takes to capture. And it's just about escaped. But we're about to come to the end of our first session. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 5 out of 5 cargo there, and we get 21 coins for that. This little parrot telling us what to do. I think he's our little friend. Hopefully we should be able to do some upgrades now though, so we'll see. So let's see what upgrades we've got. We've got fishing speed, hull strength, expedition time, cargo capacity, move speed, and radius. Hull strength, nothing's attacking us just yet, so we're not going to touch that. Probably should do some move speed because it is getting quite hard to catch up to these fish. Go straight to the back to these expeditions, and we'll see if we can catch anything else. I can definitely tell the difference already with our speed. Does still take a little while to accelerate up to certain speeds, but once you get going, you're not too bad. So still got our 5 out of 5 capacity, so can't do much more than that. Luckily it ends for us, and we don't have to sit there for the rest of the timer. Cargo capacity is now upgraded, so that's now 10 instead of 5. Let's continue. Expeditions, that is 50 coins, which I'm guessing there's going to be better fishing and more valuable fish. Unfortunately, we can't get there right now because we don't have 50 coins. So carry on upgrading. I think that's probably what we'll purchase next, is that a new area, because it's 50 coins. Next upgrades are 100. Change my mind. I'm not going to go for the new area just yet. We're going to upgrade our fishing radius and our fishing speed, so that should help out quite a lot. These two are 100 next. I don't know if I'm going to go for them or the new area. Probably the new area. We'll check out our new upgrade. 25% larger and 25% quicker speed. So this should be, in theory, a lot quicker. Should be able to get 10 fish now. I think the max amount I've been able to get is 8. So this shouldn't be too difficult. Obviously, the bigger fish take a bit longer. So, for example, this one. So we'll get him. They are more valuable. So you do want to try and focus on them if you can. So we've got one more. We've got absolutely plenty of time left. It's a nice 46 coins from one haul. Gone from quiet waters to coral reefs. You also get these, I don't know what these are, special currencies. Yeah, we've already got 1 out of 1 for quiet waters. We've got 2 for coral reefs we need to get. Let's see if there's any kind of different fish in this area. Hopefully they're worth a little bit more money as well. That would be nice, wouldn't it? They're actually quite difficult to see underneath the coral there. I guess that's probably why this level's a little bit more difficult. 7 out of 10 is not too bad, but those fish are worth quite a lot. We've got 70 for that one single run. Not too shabby. Our parrot's going to come and speak to us. Write a story. Oh, here we are then. So write a story, reset progress, and use prestige points. Interesting. That's what they are. So this is going to be upgrades we can do. Let's have a look what this upgrade is. Before the start of each game, you can choose a temporary bonus for the captain. Okay, nice. Obviously, we don't have any left, so there's not point in looking at any of those. Move speed, time, and strength. We'll do move speed. So now I've got a better idea. This is where you get those little things from. These fish over here that are glowing. Probably should have read that. It probably does say. When you run out of years on the left, every time you play, you do have to basically prestige again. So I've already done that once. I did just want to check out if you run out of years, what happens. So yeah, you'd basically have to force prestige. This should be our second fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it early. And then because we've got 2 out of 2 now for this one, we might as well just prestige straight away and spend those 3 points. So let's have a look what we can spend those on. Shiny fish spawn chance is now 100%, so it's guaranteed at least once every run. Game starts with 50 coins. We'll do that one. And we'll do 100% spawn chance as well. That means every time we go into a run, we can get one instantly. I've got both maxed out again. Let's go to this new area, Danger Ocean. There's 3 in this one. Fish are definitely bigger as well, so I need to watch out for those. Let's try and catch this. If we go into this, do we... Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's where we take hull damage. So if we catch this fish before he goes near those, would be ideal. Nearly. Or not. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, we couldn't grab one because the little whirlpools kept damaging us. But we now got 3 points, so we can spend those. Captain's bonuses are twice as effective. Start game. What do we want to do? This doesn't sound too bad. You know what? We'll do that one. So let's choose fish price, speed, or radius. Let's do speed. Let's see if we can catch one. Finally got one. And I'm basically just ending the expedition straight away because there's no point. Only one can spawn at once. Can we? Yes, we can do one more. Let's see if we can get the last one. We've got 5 points this time to spend. That's not too bad. What is this? 5 years length. Okay, I'm going to do that one definitely because we don't get the longest time. We do both. That's just going to allow us to get more prestige stars, isn't it? So hull strength, fish count, and move speed. We'll do move speed for now. Got 3 out of 3 and 6 years left. We've just about been able to afford this Stone Peaks. We've got 33 coins left. So let's see what this is about. Guessing we don't want to hit those big stone structures. So hopefully we don't crash on the rocks. Let's see if we can find... Okay, these move very quickly as well. Hopefully we can get that one. Perfect. I don't really want to just keep getting loads of fish for no reason. I'm not going to upgrade any more than that, really. Let's do move speed. I just want to get these prestige tokens because they're going to be the major upgrades compared to what we're doing in these. These don't really matter as much. Obviously, we're resetting every single time, so... Done a few upgrades to do with shiny fish. So shiny fish, catch speed, multiplier, and maximum at one location. So that's decent few upgrades. Let's continue. Plus 10 years. That's not too bad. We'll do that one. We can now grab multiple on each level, which is definitely speeding up the process for us now. We've got to follow those little sparkly bits, and hopefully we can grab this one fish. There we go. So now we can end the run and go back in and get the rest. 15 to spend. We're going to do starting moving speed. Are these all going to be more starting moving speed? I'm going to probably focus on those ones because anything that helps us with the beginning is a lot better than that. Shiny Priest don't really care. We'll do start game with 100 coins. Starting fishing speed as well. Yes, we're going to do that. I'm going to need 10 for each of these. I'm probably going to save. You know, I'm going to do that. 500 coins to begin with, and then I'm going to start with these. So how many do we need? 25 for these. There's a maximum possibility of getting 14 stars with, well, if we get to the level that costs 1,000, which we are currently on. Let's see if we can get to that number because that's going to allow us, oh, there's a lot that spawn on this level. It should be 2, perfect, and then there should be 2 more to grab. 1, and then where is it? That one up there, and then we should have 14, so we can increase or start with more bonuses. So let's end the expedition. Managed to get them all, so we now have 19, which is perfect. That means we can grab one of these. What I probably want to do that one, really, don't we? Fishing radius when stationary. Don't really see the point of that because you're going to be following fish around. So I'm not going to do that one right now. That's a bit strange. Anyway, fishing speed, 100%. Yep. 21 points later. Let's check what's next when upgrading. Non-fishy catch speed. I mean, I don't really want to do this one much, but it is 1. So we'll buy it and just check what's underneath it. Okay, the same thing. This, again, I don't really want to buy it. I'm thinking the upgrade underneath it might be quite good. Managed to get 10 quickly, so got 5 left. Start the game with 2,500 coins. Starting fishing radius, that's what we want. We want another 10. So we'll go and get that. What else do we need? We don't really want much, do we? Let's do this. We'll spend that while we're here. We'll click continue. So we get fish count, fishing speed, and more fishing speed. Perfect. I'm going to try and get onto the next level as well, the one after 1,000, and see what we can do with that. Right, we've only got 2 upgrades left, I think, and then it unlocks the next lot. So, or maybe not. There's a couple up here actually. Probably should have checked up there. Unfortunately, the next, let me just get these, fish count and radius. Yeah, the next island is 15,000 coins, and that is a lot. So we can't actually afford that just yet. Managed to get a few new upgrades, so we've got +1 prestige point for each fish, a few years added. There is this crazy upgrade down here. Cost of unlocking the last location is -20%, 2,500, which is nuts. And then there was one for 50. Yeah, this one was for 50. Finally, we've been able to afford this mangrove swamp. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I haven't been over here before. I haven't upgraded the ship that much. That's the reason why we're actually here, and we're probably going to die pretty soon. There are those... Yep, we got speared straight away, so maybe we should upgrade before. How much was that, though? It's still not bad. We'll upgrade the ship a little bit. We need some more health. We've got plenty of years to do this, so we've increased everything, really. I've got a few more coins. Let's try not to get absolutely speared by these fish. We managed to get a prestige token there, which is pretty good. You do get quite a lot from these fish, which is nice, if you can survive, that is. We're just sort of standing around now, because that radius thing is pretty big. So I'm glad I've done those upgrades. Stay away from those again. They nearly got 40, so we'll see how much we get from this run. Hopefully a lot. There we go, 40 out of 40. See how much we get. That's 1,600 for those fish alone. 15,000, that's kind of nuts. So we'll upgrade again. Next location is 50,000, so we don't think we'll be able to get there in the time frame. But this is the most upgraded I've ever had the ship, and everything is getting caught pretty quickly. We've got a decent amount of health as well, and plenty of years left to do this. But we've just got 6 out of 6 prestige tokens, so I think I'll end it early and go and spend those. So let's go and click write a story. Prestige, we've got 37 now, which is pretty nice. Should be able to get a couple of things. Maximum number of shiny fish at each location. We get even more now. I finally managed to actually get enough to buy them. There is more upgrades though. So we've got that one now. This one, we've got more fish on levels, 25. Fish price from one level is plus 800%. That's pretty good. Kind of insane. You can get 3 from this one, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just before we've even got to the 50,000 point. Again, I am not adding them up quickly. But we've got 9,000 coins to spend before we even do anything. So we might as well just do everything one. I like to do this a little bit, spread it out. There we go, and then we'll go straight to Mangrove Swamp for now, and then work our way backwards and see if we can get that 50k. I'm guessing we are able to because we've got plenty of years to do it. 37,000. Wow. Okay, so it's not going to take long to get this at all. We're going to upgrade our ship again with that amount of money. It's kind of insane. Fishing radius 300% is now maxed. Move speed is maxed. Let's do that one again because there's 2 more we can get. That one run alone was 32,000. I don't want to buy this area yet until we have our upgrades. 45k. Let's go and do the first level and see how quickly we can get these fish pretty quickly, I'm guessing. Yep. How quick we are as well. So we should be able to get those. I think it's 3 that spawn now, or is it? No, I think we've already got the max on this level anyway. Should be able to get 50,000 though. Right then, 50,000 easily. Let's click this. This one's 250k next. That's insane. Volcanic waters. There's 8 possible prestige stars. So I'm guessing we need to be careful here. I'm not really sure what kind of fish are going to be here. Okay, then that's nice. That's volcanic rocks flying into the water that we've got to dodge. We should be able to get these fish though pretty quickly anyway because our upgrades are insane. 158,000 from that one run. Okay, I didn't think we'd be able to afford this. We might be able to in a couple of runs. Look, we've got 24 years left. We'll do some upgrades first. We're able to afford it. This is Foggy Places. Let's see what this is about. Finally, there's something to catch. However, over the fog, not visible. Okay, cool. But I mean, the radius is massive anyway, so I don't think we'll have a... Oh, actually, is this level bigger? Because the radius looks smaller than it is on normal levels. I think once you've... Oh, okay, once you go through the fog, it sort of dissipates a little bit, but you'll be able to grab that fish behind there. They are pretty quick, though, so we're going to make sure we have to keep up with them. Obviously, once we know where the rocks are, though, you sort of... You know where they are then, don't you? So it's not too difficult. Grab that one as well. 150 capacity, though, so that's kind of nuts. When I'm able to fill it up, we've got 9 out of 9. I'm going to leave this one because I'm going to prestige. Look how many prestige points we've got. So we'll write a story and reset. Selected our bonuses. Let's go and have a look at our fish upgrades to begin with and just get the baseline amount that we need before doing our first mission. Cool. There we go. We should be able to afford the first few of these as well. Done a few upgrades so we can get more prestige points per island. So we get 7, 6, 5, and 4. Upgraded our stationary size radius now. So if you can see when I'm moving, you can tell the difference when I stop. It goes way bigger, which is great for these first few missions because they fish basically go and catch themselves for us. You can see from a failed run, we got 1 million, which is kind of insane. It's now 5 million for the next spot. See 5 million, so a little bit of saving to do, but we should get there. We've only got 14 years left, so it took a few runs on the Foggy Places, but 5 million. Let's click on the ice. Interesting, the radius has gone back up now, so this area isn't as big as the last ones, but you can see the ice goes towards, well, say towards, it just goes in any direction. You sort of just get out of the way. Get these whale things as well that charge, which is brilliant. Let's try and catch one of those, see how much they, yeah, there we are. That should be a decent amount of money. So that quick failed run alone was 832,000. Nice. Let's see how much. So is that 2 million? Let's buy that. Okay, interesting. We have absolutely plenty of money. 11 out of 11 already on that. The Farlands, that's not wow. Okay, 999. Great. Let's see. Probably a couple of runs on this one. Let's see what we can do here then. I might as well just sit still for a little bit. That's a worm thing. If you've watched the movie Dune, pretty much similar to what happens on there. There's this worm thing that goes through the sand. Stay away from that. Obviously, there's unlimited amount of prestige points, which is great for us. It does actually suck you in the closer you get, but let's try not to do that. You've got to stay sort of close because that's how you get the fish. 1.1 million and 47 Cool. Let's see how many prestige points we get now, because that was the last year. 645. That's not too shabby, is it? Should be able to upgrade quite a lot of stuff. So this costs 50. 500. Purchased locations are preserved with prestige. Okay, that's what we want to do instantly. Hopefully we can get a few more of those. 50. Right, I guess we'll have to go again. We don't have enough. All of these are now pretty expensive. 250, 1,000. Ship upgrades are preserved. Okay, I'm going to save up for that one. That's going to save us a lot of headache. 12 left after purchasing that upgrade. So let's go now. Fishing radius. 10 years. Why not? And move speed. Last run, my efforts were solely on getting max ship upgrades so that they just stay on max. So that's been done. That's not too bad. Back to this level, trying to get as many prestige points as possible so we can try and get those 2,500 prestige point upgrades. Very expensive. It's actually very difficult as well to try and get away from that wormhole thing. You sort of need to be close-ish because all the fish get sucked into it. So I think I'm going to stay around here-ish. You don't want to get onto this little bit here. That's where you start getting sucked into it. So as long as you keep your distance, it's not too difficult. The last island is 1 billion, so we're a little bit far off that so far. Let's buy these and see. Number of all fish times 2. Nice. And I got 167 left, which isn't actually that much, to be fair. All upgrades have now been complete apart from these. All of these are, it's just the last location is 20% cheaper. So there's 4 of those. Is that? I think so. 2, 3, and yeah, 4. Saving up for them, 2,500 each, so they're not the cheapest. Finally, that is everything unlocked. It was more of the same, just going to that last sand level and getting as much as possible. The stationary radius is now over 2 times more, which is pretty cool. As you can see, everything's still maxed out. So let's go to the first expedition, and it'll be interesting to see how big this radius is now on the first one. Well, pretty much most of it. I can actually just sit still, and it just gets most of the fish. Probably still not going to be as much money as we'd like because it is the first level. So we'll check. Yeah, only 45,000. So we'll go to second to last level. We don't need the prestige points anymore. We just need money. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's 200 million. If I'm not an idiot, should be able to get that once we've been on this mission because we do get quite a lot of money from this one. Radius is still insane. Just try and get away from the fish that are charging us. Hopefully we can capture it actually. That'd give us a nice little bonus income, wouldn't it? I have no idea why I haven't tried this level out. I think it's because for some reason in my head I thought this is only for prestige points, but it isn't. Let's actually check what we get for getting 300 of these. And I've done a recount because I'm an idiot. It's actually, we need 200 million, not 2 billion. So it'd be good if I could count, wouldn't it? But let's see how much we get for this. Okay, what is that? Whatever that is. Okay, cool. I've literally been sat on this like an absolute idiot the whole time. Let's purchase the edge and see what happens. Okay. It looks like we're going to float off the edge. Finally, the edge of the world. Okay. Let's see what's down there. I'd rather not, but, you know, whatever floats your boat, literally. Let's end up in space. I think that's the end of the game. It was pretty cool. Similar to a few incrementals we've played, but I like the art style and I thought it'd be worth playing. But yeah, let me know what you thought of that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and well, sort of suggest any games you really want me to play because it's getting kind of hard to find new games that are pretty, you know, pretty decent. A lot of them are a lot of rubbish. So I've played a few games that have basically recorded and not put out because, you know, I ended up just thinking this game's a load of rubbish. But yeah, let me know what you want me to play in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.